Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings. What's up, y'all? How you doing? How are you doing? How you feeling on this lovely Sunday evening for us here? It may be daytime for you, whatever time of day it is. I hope that you are doing fantastic. All right. Welcome. Welcome for my newbies. Those of you who are new here, thank you for joining me. I'm coming live to you now, live and direct from the LinkedIn fam. That's right. All right. So we got the LinkedIn, we got the Facebook, we got the YouTube. So we are just coming through, y'all. My name is Miss Sasha, as you all can see on the screen. I have it spelled phonetically. Why? Because when you see Sasha, you typically are going to say Sasha. I already know. So my mama didn't put the, I'm looking, I am frozen, you guys. So hopefully I'm still going to talk, not for sure what is going on. Hopefully I'm going to be back in. Hopefully you guys, I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Frozen. Very interesting. Very interesting, y'all. My screen had frozen. I don't know if you guys had saw me still, if you could hear me. I don't think you could have, because as I was looking at the screen, I was talking, and next thing you know, I'm the frozen look. So I'm back, coming to you live and direct, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Y'all, welcome. Please put in the chat. Say hey, say what's up, peace and blessings. How you doing? I would love for you guys to put it in the chat wherever you are. If you're watching from LinkedIn, please do that, because it's going to show up on my end. If you're on YouTube, please say hey, what's up? I would love that. I love the feedback. I love the interaction. That'll be great. And like I was saying before, with my name, it's Miss Sasha. I have it spelled phonetically for you guys, and I'm here for our weekly read aloud. And this is important because reading aloud is one of the most simplest and most easiest ways to get your child into reading and for them to become successful in reading. Why is it so simple and so easy? But yet, unfortunately, you still have a significant amount of people. I don't have the statistics in front of me, but there's still a significant amount of people who are not reading aloud to their children. And when you are doing that, especially when they are very young, when they're in the womb, when they're in the stomachs, okay, they can hear. So that's a great time to start the reading. So because that is going to help them be able to develop that, the language, the vocabulary, the pronunciation of the words. Also, it's going to help them with their listening comprehension as well. All right, so let's dive on into it, y'all. Just wanted to give that little tidbit. I thought that was very important. So here we go. This is our Sunday read aloud for this evening. Okay. This is a book I've read before. All right. It's been a little minute, but I said, let me go ahead and bring this book back. Plus, it's Black History Month. And I thought of something that would be a great way to bring in another Black historical figure, Dr. Charles Drew. Okay. Which it's going to give us some information in here about who Dr. Charles Drew is. So are you guys ready to listen to the story? Charlie Drew and his missing stethoscope. Okay. This book was written by Dr. David C. Miller, and illustrated by Cameron Wilson. And let me just let you all know the author, I actually had a conversation with him on my podcast, and you can check that out on Real Reading Talk. It's on my YouTube channel, so you can see the conversation that the author of this book and I have had. It was some months ago. All right, so that was pretty dope. All right, because he's a very well-known author. All right, so here we go. Here we go. And look at that, y'all. Look at my autographed copy. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, this is how we did. This is how we did. All right. So here we go, you guys. 5 cool things about Charlie. Okay, so he is the youngest medical school student in the United States. He loves eating his mom's homemade brownies when studying for a big exam. He and his dad go to the basketball court to shoot baskets on the weekend. His favorite vegetables are asparagus and beets. He could eat Rocky Road ice cream every day. And we know that ain't good for you, but I can fill him on the ice cream, okay? What would you say if I told you I know an 11-year-old boy who is a student in medical school? Would you laugh? That's what most people do when they meet me. My name is Charlie Drew Shelton. I am named after Charles Drew, the famous Black American surgeon who discovered a new method for storing blood called blood banks. Okay, so that's some really good information there. Now, what are blood banks? Dad told me that Dr. Drew created them to dry blood so it could be shipped to war zones and military hospitals to help soldiers during World War II, which was between 1939 and 1945. How did I get into medical school at 11 years old? Well, my parents homeschooled me, and I took advanced algebra and calculus in the 2nd grade. I skipped a bunch of grades, scored off the charts on most of the tests, and finished college last year. Okay, so how old is he? 11, y'all. 11 years old, college student. Have you ever had a day you wish you could forget? Well, today was one of those days. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, got dressed, ate breakfast, and spent at least 2 hours combing my hair. My high top fade must be right before I leave the house. After I put on my lab coat and packed my stuff for school, the strangest thing happened. I could not find my stethoscope. I checked every room in the house. I looked under my bed for my stethoscope. Then I noticed Dad standing in the doorway. "What are you looking for, son?" Just cleaning up my room before I go to school," I replied. I don't think Dad believed me because my room was always messy. Clothes on the floor, shoes on the bed, and papers for school everywhere. Did I just lie to my dad? Should I have told him I lost my brand new $400 stethoscope? What would you have done? On the way to school, Dad blasted some old school tunes by Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, and Al Green. I am sure you have never heard of these guys. As we got closer to campus, I knew I needed to tell Dad I lost my stethoscope. He would be mad, but I feel bad about not being honest. My parents always preached about being honest, no matter what happens. Soon we were a few blocks from HU. You know, Howard University, also known as the Mecca. We pulled up to the Howard University School of Medicine building. I gave Dad a quick hug and jumped out of the car to go to class. I didn't tell him. It was a super long day. 3 classes: biochemistry, pharmacology, and anatomy, and a lab about molecules and cells. That doesn't sound like the kind of schoolwork most 11-year-olds are doing, does it? In medical school, you must be prepared. On any given night, I read 50 pages for my anatomy class. With 6 hours of classes and lectures, my break could not come fast enough. I was still trying to remember what I had done with my stethoscope. I lost a textbook a few weeks ago. One of our neighbors found it outside. I am always losing stuff. After my class, I rushed outside to meet Dad. He asked, "Hey son, how was class?" "It was great. I have so much to read tonight after dinner. I need to be honest with my parents and tell them I lost my stethoscope." What would you do if you were me? Would you tell your parents the truth or try to find $400 to buy another stethoscope? What would you do? Maybe I could start a GoFundMe page and raise the money. What do you think? Y'all think you should do that? We arrived at home around 4:00 p.m. At this point, I was super nervous. I was wearing my lucky Barack Obama t-shirt, but it was soaking wet from all that sweat. For the next 2 hours, I hid in my room and thought of a great story to tell my parents about what happened to my stethoscope. Wait, maybe I should just tell them the truth? Poor Charlie. "Charlie Drew, wash up and come down for dinner," Mom yelled from the kitchen. My heart was beating so fast it felt like a drum roll. I changed my shirt, washed my face, and slowly headed to the kitchen. It seemed like the longest walk of my life. Dad and Mom sat at the dinner table waiting for me. Both were smiling as usual. My parents were always smiling. They are the happiest people I know. "How was your day, Charlie Drew?" Mom asked. Something must be wrong. She usually called me by my first and middle name only when I was in trouble. And that was the second time already. Uh-oh. I need to tell you something. You guys are always telling me to be honest. So here it goes. Took a deep breath. I lost my stethoscope. That $400 stethoscope we just bought for you for school? Mom yelled. Shoot. Dang, y'all. I looked over at Dad. He shook his head, but did not say anything. Not a good sign when dad is quiet. You were born to be great. This is why we named you after Charles Drew. Being great comes with great responsibility, Mom said. When did you lose your stethoscope? A few days ago, I think. I must be in big trouble. Still nothing from Dad. Dad patted me on my shoulder as Mom slid a giant box to me. Open it, she said. What could be in this big box? After losing my stethoscope, I didn't think I deserved a present right then. I ripped off the gift wrap and pulled out a bunch of tissue paper. Uh-oh, what y'all think? What y'all think? My stethoscope! You found it! You left it in my car a few days ago, Dad said. We thought it might be a fun way to teach you about being more responsible. Oh, snap. That's where he gets his smarts and wits from. Those creative parents of his. My dad saved the day by finding my stethoscope. My mom was in on it too. Even though they had me completely fooled, it sure felt great to know it wasn't really lost. Yes, I will definitely be more responsible now. After all, it's excellent practice for when I become a doctor. Wow. The end. Oh, check it, y'all. Yep. I know. Hey, sis. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite stories, too. I love this story. It is so cute, so creative, very warm, right? You know, I love how he noticed that his parents were always happy. And that, of course, that didn't mean that his parents didn't have issues, but his parents were modeling for him what having a good relationship looks like, right? Trying to be positive. And look how they did him. They didn't go off. They didn't say, what? Snatch him up and start getting, some things and start pop, pop, pop. They wasn't doing all of that. No, they did exactly what his father said that they wanted to do. They wanted to be creative in teaching him how to be responsible, right? So I love this book as well. And that's one of the reasons why I do love this book. It's an example of how we can normalize positive ways of parenting and not feeling like we have to every time our children do something, even though we know something like that. Of course, what parent wouldn't be upset and salty? Like, what is your problem, man? $400, right? But they said, nope. We're going to teach you a lesson. We're going to make you sweat. You see how he was sweating? He said his Barack Obama t-shirt was all soaking wet. This boy was nervous. But I love, too, how he was processing. You notice how he was processing and reflecting, right? He was trying to think, what should I do? Should I just go ahead and just tell him the truth? My parents taught me this. They support me in this, even no matter what. So all of these gems in this book, I highly, highly recommend you get this book from the library. Purchase this book if you can. Actually, I got it. It was only $12. Got some copies, was able to give copies to the community through our organization, ABC Read. And so there you have it. But here we go, y'all. Here's the sweet, fun part of the Sunday Read Alouds, which is the Kahoot game. So let me go ahead and share the screen, okay? Thank y'all. I love that you guys are here. This is just super dope. Please let me know if you enjoyed the story as well. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, nope, not that one. Okay, so actually I have to do something. I have to pull up the Kahoot game from the top of my screen. I thought I had already had it loaded, but I see I don't, but that's okay. All right, let's see here. And Kahoot, log in. All right, here we go. I will be logging in and then I'll be sharing the screen shortly. And again, like I said, I would love for you guys to share your thoughts about the story. Okay, that would be spectacular. I would love that. I would love to hear what you guys thought about this phenomenal story. Like I said, one of my favorites. My sister said that is one of her favorites as well. All right, logging in. Pulling this up. So let me go ahead and I'm about to pull up and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you the phone, Musa, so you can log in too. All right, you know how technology is. You know how it comes to load and stuff. It's like, it seems like it just be loading slow. When you wanted to hurry up and just come on real quick, it's like, patience. I gotta have patience. Here we go. Here we go. Host live. All right. All right, here we go. It is coming. And I hope my regulars are in here. I have my folks who have been coming weekly to the Read Aloud. So I hope you guys are here ready. Okay, let me click start. And the game pen is about to come up. All right. So now let me come back to sharing. It was great. Oh, good. That's great to hear. Okay. I'm so happy to hear that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. All right, so let me let's see. All right, bam. All right, so you guys see, my phone, y'all see the game pen? Go ahead and put the game pen in. The site, as you all see on the screen, for those of you who oh man, that's a great comment. Come on, Darnita. Excellent comment. She said, my favorite part is that the story shows you can be great in life, right? But don't have to be perfect. Mistakes happen to everyone. No one is exempt. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Yes. Yes, indeed. I love it. Hey, CJ, what's up? How you doing? Yes. All right. Yes, indeed. One of my regulars, CJ, boy. CJ be rocking. CJ be in it like what? That's what I'm talking about. Come on. We got more than CJ coming in, y'all. Got more than CJ. Orange. Hey, what's up, Orange? Okay, I like that. I like Orange. Here you go. Come on, Orange. Orange is CJ. And so we have another player coming in as well. So that's why I'm just giving a couple of minutes. Hopefully my sister come on in. Musa the GOAT. Yay. That's my son Musa. Actually, let me give you a really quick ABC read fact. Okay, so Musa, my son, who is 20 years old now, he is on the autism spectrum. He is the reason why I started ABC Read, which is the nonprofit organization, over 10 years ago. Okay, he's the reason. All right, because of the reading program that we had him enrolled in when he was about 5 or 6 years old. And the reading program was not very engaging. You know, I envisioned, more engagement, excitement when the instructor was doing the read alouds. Even books that were reflective of the participants who were in this reading program, because the program was created to be able to help those kids with their reading. to learn how to read. He was 5 going on 6, and he still was not getting it with his reading. Okay, so and they asked for feedback, and I gave them feedback, but instead of me saying, well, I wish they would have had this, I wish they would have had that, that was the spark that led me into saying, you know what, I can create something like this for our community. And so this is when ABC Read was born. So I just wanted to give you that small ABC Read fact. Thank you guys. Musa, Orange, Princess Pretty. You in? Are you in? Okay, cool, perfect. All right. So it looks like this is it. I don't think anybody. I see 4 participants. I see 4 people. So it looks like this is our number, which is good. This is typically our regular count. So let me go ahead now and go back and click start. Okay. Charlie Drew. Yep. All right. Who's the author of this book? You guys probably can see it written on the book, on the picture. But I had already said it too, but you guys can probably see it as well. So I should see everybody getting this one right? Okay, that's right, Dr. David C. Miller. Okay, so yes, he's the author, not Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now he's passed on, so he didn't write this book. Okay. Let's see. All right. Good job, y'all. Let's see. Here we go. All right. CJ coming in first. Princess Pretty trailing right there. Like, oh, yeah. And then you got Orange and Musa, the GOAT. You're going to get it next time. Right, Musa? You're going to get it next time. Let's grow. All right. Let's see here. All right. Go to next. And it's just 12 questions this week. Just 12 questions. So what kind of doctor was Dr. Charles Drew? Remember, it said it in the book. It said what kind of doctor he was. Can you see? Reflections? Oh, okay. Woo, we got 6 people in here. I love it. Y'all remember what it said in the book? It said the kind of doctor that he was. Okay. No, not a pediatrician, y'all. Okay. He was a surgeon. All right. In fact, I'm just going to go real quick. I'm going to go to the page where it said that he was a surgeon. Yep. Here it is. Dr. Charles Drew, he was a famous Black American surgeon who discovered a new method for storing blood called blood banks. All right. So I just wanted to, anytime, always do fact check, right? Be in the habit of doing that. I could be wrong too. Okay. All right. Oh, Orange got that one. All right. CJ coming in second. Princess Pretty. Go ahead. Do your thing, girl. And Musa. Y'all about to get it. Y'all about to get it. Y'all about to get it. All right. Next. Okay. Question 3. Why did Why did Dr. Charles Drew create the blood banks? All right, good. Majority of you guys got that answer correct. That's right. Okay. A way to store blood, right? Because they were fighting in the wars. And, if you fighting, unfortunately, it's a lot of bloodshed, right? Somebody they hurt, then they may need something called blood transfusion. So they, the blood is leaving their bodies, they're going to need a replacement. Okay. And our dear brother, Dr. Charles Drew, was the pioneer in that. Okay, y'all. Let's see. Let me show y'all. Okay. All right. Orange. Okay. Orange. Top. Then we got CJ, second place, Princess Pretty, and then Musa the Gizzle. Come on, Musa. Come on. You better get this next one, right? Orange has the highest streak of 3 in a row, y'all. Woo. All right, y'all. I love this. I love this friendly competition. How old was Charlie Drew Shelton when he started medical school? I know everybody getting this one. All right. Yeah. So he was 11. Okay. He was 11. Yep. Let's see. Let's see who was able to get that. All right. Okay. All right. Orange. All right. Got that streak 4 in a row. CJ. Go ahead, do your thing, brother. Princess Pretty. Hey. And Musa the GOAT. All right. Musa got on that scoreboard. Let's go. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We're almost halfway there, y'all. What school did Charlie attend when he was growing up? Remember how he was educated when he was growing up? Sure you do, because you were listening. Okay. So he was homeschooled. Okay. No, he didn't go to a private school. He was homeschooled, y'all. Yes. Show you guys this. All right. That's right. Uh-oh. CJ came back in. CJ said, I'm about to go ahead and take this old top. Yeah. And then we got Orange and we got Princess Pretty and Musa the GOAT still on the scoreboard, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Let's do it. What was the first place did Charlie look to find his stethoscope? Stethoscope. The first place, remember in the story, he said it was the very first place. I'm getting the book too. Very good. Majority of you got it correct. That's right. Under his bed. He said, I looked under my bed for my stethoscope. Okay. That was the very first place he looked. Excellent. You guys were paying attention. Very good. Good job. Good job. All right. Yeah. So CJ, all right. Still in the lead. Orange, Princess Pretty, and Musa the GOAT. Let's grow. All right, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Number 7. Number 7. Uh-oh. All right. Why did Charlie... Oh, I'm sorry. I did a typo. Why did Charlie tell his dad about cleaning up his room? I don't know why. I like type that. I hope y'all understood what I was asking with that one. Sorry about that. Typing fast. Okay. He didn't want him to know he was looking for his stethoscope. That's right. Exactly. Why did Charlie tell his dad that about him cleaning up his room? Okay. That's what I meant to put. All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes that happens. I get to typing and I didn't look over. I'm like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, y'all. Eyes makes mistakes too. Okay, good job. CJ still in the lead. Orange. All right. Second place, Princess Pretty. And Musa the GOAT. Come on, Musa. You gotta get some more, answer some more questions on there. Good job, y'all. We're close to the last 4 questions, right? Why was Charlie afraid to tell his parents that he lost his stethoscope? Okay, yes, very good. All right. Now, it's interesting, even though because the way that I gave those different choices, of course, somebody could say, well, he thought he would be on punishment forever because they would never speak to him again. Well, now that's a little drastic, right? The main thing that he pointed out in the book was that he thought that they would be mad at him, right? They would be upset. Okay, so that was the response that he was thinking. So, all right, let's see. Let me share the screen so you guys can see what y'all got. Okay, so far, right? So CJ, first place, still Orange. Second place, Princess Pretty, third. And Musa, Come on, Musa. You gotta answer some more questions, bro. Gotta answer some more questions. Come on. All right. What made Charlie think something was wrong when his mom called his name? Y'all remember that part? That's very, very important. Did y'all catch that? What made him think something was wrong when his mom called his name? What was different about the way she called his name? That's right. Very good. Remember, he said that, right? She only called first and middle name when he's in trouble. Okay, you see, that's how kids are so clever and smart. They pick up on certain things. Right? They're like, wait a minute, hold on. I notice how she's saying my name. I only hear that when I'm in trouble. Okay. All right. Ooh, uh-oh. So Orange took over with the lead. Okay, and CJ still running in there, second place. Princess Pretty doing her thing, and Musa the GOAT. You're still in there, buddy. Come on. I want you to answer another question, though. Right now we're on 10. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me share the screen. Okay. How did Charlie's dad react after he told them the truth about the stethoscope? I knew y'all was gonna get that. Okay. That's right. He was quiet. Something about that quiet, boy. Yeah, that you start getting a little nervous. Like, why is he not saying nothing? What's up? Like, what is going on here? Woo! Oh, look at this. This is a competition. CJ then came back and took the lead. Now Orange is second, Princess Pretty in third, and Musa, very good. You got that one right. Good. And CJ with that streak of 4 in a row. Let's grow, y'all. Let's grow. All right. What was the gift that Charlie's parents gave him after he told them that he lost his stethoscope? Now that's just a matter of who getting in this answer. I'm about to say, come on. It's just a matter of who was able to get it in first. That was obvious, right? Obvious. Let's see. Ooh, this is so exciting, y'all. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta share this real quick. Look at this. Good. CJ still in the lead. Orange, second place. Princess Pretty coming in third. And Musa the GOAT got that one right too. Yay. Good job. All right. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Last question. Why did Charlie's parents decide not to tell him that they already knew he lost his stethoscope? What was their reason? All right, look at that, y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Woo. They wanted to teach him a lesson in a fun way about being responsible. Oh, I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all, babies. My goodness. Yes. Go ahead. Woo, y'all. Give it up for each other, y'all. Princess Pretty in the house. Orange. Woo. Yes. And we got CJ. Look at that. Woo! Yes, y'all. Look at y'all. That's right. Congratulations to everybody. And Musa the GOAT. I know you are the fourth place, but that's okay. You were able to answer some questions, and that's what matters. Okay. I don't care even if you didn't answer none of them, you still participated and you still learned. All right. I'm so glad that you guys was rocking with this story. I would love for you guys to let me know, give me feedback on what you thought about the story. If not, that's okay. I'm definitely noticing that you guys are enjoying these stories in the cahoots. I got my regulars coming every Sunday. Thank you. I appreciate your parents. for making sure that you are joining. This is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. Even though we have a small community, that's okay. This is an intentional community about learning, reading together, enjoying each other's company, and having a friendly competition while you all are getting better with your reading skills. Okay. And learning about Black people. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. All right. Let me see. I was trying to figure out how to. Okay, I think I gotta click this. There we go. There we go. All right. Yay. All right, you guys. Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much. CS James. Oh, a good game, everyone. Yes. Yes. I'm super proud of everybody. You guys did a phenomenal job. Woo! Got another congratulations. I love it. Yeah. Everybody did so great. All right. Well, thank you all again for listening. Thank you all for watching, tuning in, and thank you for participating. And again, please make sure that you keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day, and make sure you continue to stay subscribed to my YouTube channel. And remember, reading is freedom, y'all. You all take care. Peace.